This week on Coach's Corner, we're talking golf, and it is time to talk with the head coach of the Pohai girls golf team, Coach Wendy Landes. And Coach Landes, thank you for being with us on Coach's Corner.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well, the Pohai girls golf team season is over. And of course, the great thing about this season is that there was a season.
Absolutely.
It's very different last year. Only one tournament last year, and that was the Ponca City tournament. And, it had to have been, it was sad for the seniors. We really felt for the seniors that lost out on that opportunity to have their senior season. Tell me a little bit about how you and the golf team last year handled that adversity.
We thought that they would let us keep playing because we were outside. And then when they canceled our tournament, we had one senior, and that would have been Hope Gillespie. And then we had the plethora of juniors with Brianna and Kiana, and they had all been playing so good. We had that really good first tournament in Ponca. And then when they canceled it completely, it was like a standstill because they were closing everything down. And so the girls weren't able to play. And so when we actually could start playing again, the girls were excited to come back and play, but you kind of lose the momentum and the way we do tournaments. And so it was kind of having to relearn or reteach all over again, how to get back into doing tournaments because they went so long without having them.
Right.
And so for this year's seniors, it was nice to actually get to have a season, for the team that I had, because I had more than I expected to come out for golf. And so the numbers keep getting bigger. But, losing those three seniors this year will be a pretty big hit.
Yeah, for sure. April 27th in Enid, that was the date of the regionals over there at the golf course in Enid, and it did not go the way you wanted to go for the Pohai girls golf team. No qualifiers for state. However, again, you were able to have a season, and if you could highlight those seniors for us, and even some player that's perhaps not a senior, but just is showing up on the practice tee all the time, showing up in the tournaments, doing whatever they can to work hard for the girls golf team. Who would these be?
Well, we went to regionals, and like I said, I did have those three seniors on my team, but I have a lot of freshmen on my team as well. Kiana missed qualifying by only 6 strokes, so she was pretty close to qualifying. The course that day was wet and it was muggy, and then it would rain, and then it would stop raining, then the wind would come up, so it was like not a golf day like we like to say. It wasn't. But they're used to playing in that in Oklahoma. You never know what you're gonna get. But the three seniors actually played good. They were relaxed that day, and I like to be able to close it out by having fun. And so they were sad. I think a lot of Kiana was really sad. Bree was sad, and Torin. Bree and Kiana have been playing kind of consistently through high school. Torin had played in junior high and then stopped playing for a while and came back for senior year and played. And she did really well. I mean, those three were always in the top 5 in the qualifying tournaments every time we went. But they, to close out the season with that, they're just a really good group of girls. And then, I have 2 sophomores, and so I don't have any juniors. And so then we come to 2 sophomores with Reagan Alexander and Riley Rowe. And then, Riley, she did really good the entire season, and Reagan kind of came back, that's Rod's daughter, and she was having fun. And so it was kind of a year of just having a really good time playing golf. And then I had 3 freshmen come out, Ava Roche, Josie Gills, and Kaylee Thomas. They all played last year, and then their season ended. So they had never been in an actual 18-hole, let's walk the entire course tournament. Wow. So they kind of got thrown into, I'm sorry, we don't just do 9 holes, but now you're going to walk for 4 hours and you're going to play. But, they did really good. Ava ended up being on the regional team. So she played well enough to come up and actually play on the regional team.
Very nice. Well, the future of Pohai girls golf, it's looking not half bad. You said a lot of seniors and sophomores, and they're moving up. They're getting a lot of experience, and that's got to be a good sign. The future of Pohai golf, girls golf, how do you see it?
I'm really excited. Just like last year, there was about 3 or 4 8th graders that are going to continue playing. So I see it just kind of a continually feeding. And, next year I won't have any seniors. And so it'll be a really young team. And so we'll just keep getting those girls more, more tournaments and more time to play together. So they can kind of keep feeding the program as it gets bigger. I'm hoping to have enough to have two teams next year instead of, having to have qualifying every time. So that we
Right.
actually have a true JV or a true freshman team.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Really good. So, head coach Wendy Landis, head coach of the Pohai girls golf team, with us. Now that the season is over, what is the off-season plan? Is there a plan? Are they on their own? Do you work with them or find things for them to do to further their golf game in the
Yeah.
off-season?
Um, we continue to practice on the golf course when the weather's nice. They still go out to win, so the country club and practice. Kevin out there helps and Rod out there helps. We're going to do more kind of summer camps in the summer so they continue to play all summer long. And then we start it's not like we have our season until the spring, but they're in off season golf the entire fall. So they will, once it's on their schedule, if they're not in any other sports, they go to golf in August and then they're in it the whole year. So the nice thing about golf is that you can do it all the time. And so, we expect them to be on the golf course in the summer if they're serious about it. And we give them opportunities to come out there where Rod and I are at the golf course as well.
Fantastic. Head coach Wendy Landis, the Pohai girls golf team. Thank you for being with us on Coach's Corner.
Thank you.
That'll do it for this edition of Coach's Corner. For Punk City Public Schools, I'm your host, Sean Anderson. Until next time.